forget that day.
Shut up, Norman.
Hero of the Hudson.
No, you are not. LaGuardia, Cessna 365 now, 1500.
We are heading for the Hudson.
Negative. Disregard that last transmission.
Okay, you need to return to LaGuardia.
Negative. That was transmitted in error. Take your hand off the mic, Norman.
We are going down.
No, we are not.
We can get a view. You want to try to land runway 13?
Negative. Everything's fine here. We're continuing as planned. That's it, Norman. I'm plugging out your intercom circuit breaker.
Birds. What the deuce?
Oh, shitballs! No. Fucker.
Listen, where are you? I'm coming.
Shut up, Norman.
Shit. Stop the stopwatch. And up we go. Oh! When you... Oh, he's having a baby. He's lost. He's rocking back and forth. Look. So I have to start the whole shot again now. The whole thing all over again. And I said, right. 07020 knots. And I'm facing right into the window. New York helicopter terminal, and I can't remember the name of the fucking place, so now I have to go look it up. Here we are in Manhattan Heliport, and we're going to take off with this microlight. We're going to climb to the top of the building 3 times, come back, and then stop the stopwatch. So, where's my stopwatch? Bollocks.
I've lost an engine. I've hit the right prop on the runway. Just go down, just touch it. There we go. Good. Oh, whoa. Am I alive? Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's the runway? There it is. Oh, yeah, there we go. We're gone. We're gone. That's what happens when you go below blue line speed in an engine failure. Come on, Dizzy. Hitch down. There you go. Top's coming up, hold it level, it's going to stall, otherwise... Oh no! Don't do this to me! It's too late! It's too late! Just don't stall and go into the water! Oh my god! Panic! Fuck! Panic power. And up we go. Oh, I missed it! Shit! I fucking crashed. Fuck!
Oh, this looks really bad. Brace for it.
Landing 1,000.
I've got to try and stop this before the end.
No, try not. Do or do not.
Oh, thank God. Yoda, you are so wise.
Nothing more will I teach you today.
At last, I'm going to steal an airplane. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, can I have a look around?
You can. Can I help you?
I need keys for Cessnas.
There we go. Nice, simple start.
In real life, when you're flying, you've got your life in your hands. So it's very, very important, obviously, to have the appropriate licensing, the appropriate training, including safety training, etc., etc. Whereas when you're at home in your flight simulator, there's no risk at all. Okay, she wouldn't even shake my hand at this point. It was going very, very badly, and I had probably made a fool of myself. But then it dawned on me, the 4 magic words: I have a jet.
How long we will fly with this ship?
We'll go around Wicklow a little bit.
Oh no, but when we will change the plane? You know, for the private jet, what you told me, champagne.
Oh yeah, I lied.
Hello everybody, and today is a very, very special video. We're going to announce the winners of the shout-out competition. This next channel is called Reaction Review, and I've got to say, for an X-Plane channel, this guy is putting in a lot of work. All right, I'm going to hit subscribe on his channel, and you should as well.
Now, I've fucked it up again. I'm way too high, and I've got to do the whole shot all over again, which is fucking fantastic. Recording, sound. No! Where's rain? Where is fucking rain gone? Bugger! This doesn't stop now. I'll have to do this take all over again, and I won't be happy. I'll not be happy. Please stop. Please don't make me do this all over again. It's late at night. Please stop. We're driving it in a bit. Hold on, hold it up. Oh, I got that one up. And now I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant. Fantastic. Nice. Nice. Floaty, floaty landing. That was not a floaty, floaty landing. And I'm way off the runway and I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant. Just fantastic. That's just brilliant, that is. Okay, I can't seem to fly this at all. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I've bust the G limit. Okay, I don't feel very comfortable looking at this at all. I think we need something that can handle the force, the G-forces that are applied.
I sense much fear in you.
Oh God, he's back. I shouldn't have said force.
How embarrassing.
You know, the aircraft kept coming apart because it couldn't take the G-force. You'll be laughing when I get this down without the force, Yoda.
You are reckless.
Maybe, but look what I'm going to fly. Well, I'm too heavy. I need to drop those fuel tanks. R2, see what you can do back there. Okay, looks like I can just about keep it. Oh.
Use the force.
Oh God, Obi-Wan is here as well. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, bloody yeah.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Of course, now I'm doing floaty floaty. This is just not going to do. Okay, you're going to have to take the flaps up and drop the lift. Oh! Okay, 140 knots. Hopefully I'll stop by the end of the runway, but I'm not too sure. Now, that seems to have done it. So, Yoda, what do you think?
See through you, we can.
That may be so, but the FA-18 has a much higher G-force tolerance.
How can this be?
It's G-force, Yoda. It's nothing to do with your forces.
Dangerous and disturbing, this puzzle.
Look, let's be quick about this. There's the dark side of the force, your side of the force, and G-force.
No.
Women also have a G-force, but nobody can find it. Time for murder, death, kill. The bombs will actually drop. I've highlighted it for you. Oh, it's Sam. Sam. How dare he interrupt my tutorial? Bombs away.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Niederträchtiger, treuloser Feld! Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie wird ersaufen in ihrem eigenen Blut!
Yes, I don't like trains particularly. I don't like them. I just don't like trains. Must be something to do with this freak. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh no, I didn't get the train itself. Cheeky bastard. If it's the last thing I do... Oh, brilliant, now my engine's dead. Okay, I'm going to do a kamikaze. I'm going to shoot the big Jesus out of him, and I'm going to ram him. I'm going to take the two of us out at the same time.
You're going down, you bastard! Yes, I'm gonna get you now!
This is just humiliating. There we go. Chop it all the power. Chop it all the power. Bollocks. Oh, okay, it looks like we're going to make it. Power off. It's going to bounce really hard. Oh, bit of a bounce. Bit of a bounce. Now it's not over yet. I've got to steer the aircraft and then reverse thrust. I'm using asymmetrical thrust again just to steer it. Don't go off the runway. I can't use reverses until I have it straight. Right, reverse. Oh! Bollock! That's what that looks like. Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh yeah, now I've had power and it's crashed. Brilliant. That's you. Whole thing all over again. Fantastic. Reverse thrust on. Fuck. Yeah, brilliant. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, I don't believe it. Why won't this work? Oh, it's gonna be a hard one. Now I have to do it all over again. Start all the cameras, and yeah, this is just fabulous. Okay, that's okay. Now, let it roll out. Oh, Yoda, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so busy looking outside and ignore the instruments.
Still looking to the horizon.
I know, Yoda. All my attention was diverted to making a video.
Heeded my words not, did you?
I used reverse thrust with the props out of sync. I failed.
The greatest teacher failure is...
Oh, you're just peddling easy answers.
Pass on what you have learned.
I've done it! Success! Hooray! Bit of a bouncy there, but everything's fine. I've organised. It's all good. Okay, brakey. Oh, not too much braking, not too much braking. I have it all under control. Nothing bad's going to happen. Everything's fine. Bucker. This brings new meaning to ski slopes. Let's go. Pretty sure everyone's dead anyway. The aircraft's heavier on the ground, so okay. Let's just get it started up really quickly, shall we? Let's just move on. By some miraculous miracle, I seem to have survived my egotistical madness. My legs badly damaged as I neglected to read and understand Section 5 of the Cessna Operating Handbook, page 5-1 label performance. Perhaps I could crawl. What? Oh, you again, please. Oh no! Is that you, Gentle Ben? Oh, thank God, Gentle Ben.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. I was just looking at the comments here whilst also, getting ready and being late and panicking. But it's all fixed now. I have everything sorted. The sound seems to be okay. Oh, I heard a bing bang. First of all, thank you to Davo, resubscribed Prime for 10 months now. Wow, he's in a 7-month streak for 10 months. Wow, Davo, thank you very much. Davo has done many things for the channel. Davo, I appreciate that. And also, we got a bing straight away. Yeah, Lodi Reaper 97 resubscribed Prime for 8 months. He says here, 8 months on my birthday, must be luck. Thank you, Gripper, for an awesome 8 months. Oh, thank you for watching. Thank you very much for watching. I've got a few things. We've got some things happening. Things on stuff. Yeah, I've got two things lined up on stuff, as well as, me not knowing how to fly my airplane. Speaking of not knowing how to fly my airplane, I wrote to, I'll tell you now, hang on. Where is it? Come on. I wrote to Simrock Studios. Okay. If everything new, I asked if you have anything new coming out, you know, let me know and all that kind of stuff. And they sent me a pre-build of the Kodiak, which is coming out the 17th of this month. So we're going to have a look at that very quickly first. I'm going to fly it. But I noticed here, and all I've done is I've just installed it. And there's loads of different liveries. Like, they have tons of liveries with it. Now, I don't know anything about the cost or anything. But the new Kodiak, Colonel Klink knows a bit about it, and it's one of his, as it turns out, one of his favourite real aircraft in the real world. So if I go to the Kodiak here, aircraft, there's loads of them. They've got a cargo pod with Tundra tyres, the Kodiak 100 there. Lots of different types of Kodiaks and cargo and stuff. So this is literally my first look of the Kodiak. I just literally installed it. And I just quickly started up the engines, so I would make a fool out of myself on the stream, not knowing, because I've done that before. So that's my aircraft selection, okay? So and also we're in South Korea, not North, because we're going to go to Squid Island from the Squid Game. If you haven't seen the Squid Game, I know it's subtitled, I think, but you can get it dubbed, I think. But even if you watch it subtitled, you forget about the reading part. That kind of fades away, and just your brain just clicks in if you don't like subtitles. And it just clicks in, and you don't even find yourself having to read the subtitles. It's really good if you haven't seen Squid Game. So we're going to Squid Island. We've got some we're picking up all the poor passengers who foolish. Yeah, they're foolish enough. And I'm going to put them in the Kodiak. We're going to Squid Island. So that's that. So yes. Now let's hit the fly button. I've got a few bits and pieces to do first, of course, because it always sets you in the real time. So also folks, before I go to the comments and say hello to everyone, also Colonel Klink is going to give us a review of an eye tracker. Yeah, so it's not a head tracker, it's an eye tracker. It follows where your eyes are looking in the simulator. So we're going to hear from Colonel Klink about that. And who's on? So let's have a look at Twitch first. We have chatting. We have Okai Lad. We've got Silent Coyotes back. Davo. Karen as well. Karen 1976. And hello to you, Karen, as well. Sorry I didn't type to everybody. And then Davo subscribed. Thank you, Davo. Then we had Karen again. Lonely Reaper's with us as well. Tiberius is back. Lonely Reaper, I'm probably repeating myself, and Johnny F and many others. And on YouTube, I'm just reading out the people who are saying hello and chatting is all. On YouTube we have, let me just see. I want daylight, please. Daylight. So we're gonna have a look at the Kodiak. Very quick. Oh, where the hell are we? Okay, we're somewhere in, of course. Yeah, I just said that, didn't I? Here we are. Let's have a look at the outside of the Kodiak. It's nice, short and stubby. Great for short field landings. I've got the one with the Tundra tyres. We're going to have a look at that in a second after I said hello to everyone on YouTube. We have Conwith Byrne. Conwith, welcome again as always. Saying hello. Danny Boy is with us as well. Smurf is back with us on YouTube as well. Who else? Ian Pollard, Danny Boy. I said that already. And you're all chatting amongst yourselves. I'm going to miss some of you. I want to get some new people here. Brian Barney is with us. Ania and Boston Elf. Boston, welcome. Docs, Gearhead Gaming. Equinus and Sling. I better answer that for Colonel Klink, hadn't I? You know, I don't want to keep Colonel Klink waiting. Greetings, Colonel Klink.
Greetings and salutations.
Greetings. I was just saying hello to everybody there. And yes, so we're all here. Oh, this is a very, very short, interesting strip.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's short. It's
yes.
It might not be the shortest. It might not be the longest.
So the Kodiak is a good choice. I hope. It's short field. You know the Kodiak, don't you?
Yeah, I like it. I want one.
Which brings me, folks, to my latest point. So my Colonel, what do they call those things, Colonel Klink, when they have this kind of we're all saving for something, and you've got to give contributions. What's it called?
It's like sort of a telephone
in.
Yeah, something like
Telephone
that.
in for, they do these things.
Yeah.
So myself and Karen Clink, decided that we want a real one.
Teleton, that's what they're called.
So we're having a telephone.
Yeah.
A telephone in, and you have to give your contributions to the charity
Yeah.
of Colonel Crink and Gripper Sims to get a real Kodiak. Because they're relatively cheap.
Yeah, it's relatively cheap. We only need 2 million or so.
It's only 2 million, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only 2 million. There's at least 800,000 people watching now.
Yeah. That should be enough.
Everyone just give in.
Like £5 each, grand.
€1,000. You'll find that in the back of your sofa. So if you all give us €1,000, we'll own a Kodiak, and we put the Gripper Sim livery on it. And then myself and Colonel Clink only can fly it. Is that a great deal for everybody?
I think it's a fantastic deal.
Hey, just chuck a grand in there. Call 1-800 Clink Gripper. 1-800 Clink Gripper. And for your €1,000, you'll get good luck for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Great deal.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
No, but I'm serious.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm totally for it,
Yeah, 1-800 Gripper Clink, and just mortgage your house or something.
Yeah. That would be I would be much appreciated.
Get a loan for the bank. So that'll happen in an hour.
Right.
I see. There's contributions coming in, Colonel Clink.
Yeah, by
1,000 from €1,000 from Billy Bob 196.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, Billy Bob 196.
$12,486.15 from Coleyburn 2674.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and they're coming in hot and fast.
Yeah.
Johnny F. Currently he's given £58,000. So we'll have it in 5 minutes. It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like that. It's no problem at all. By the end of the stream, we might have enough for one each.
I think we could. We could with this huge amount of money flowing in.
Yeah.
The producer is going absolutely ballistic here with all these funds coming in. Look at the producer jumping up and down. The producer's going absolutely ballistic. What's this here? Get away. So yes. Yeah, thank you all for your... There's another £400,000. Oh, God, we'll have it in 5 minutes. There we go.
Yeah.
See, that's from Dan in Texas.
That must be good old oil money.
That's oil money. Yep. Anyway. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a great weekend. We're packed in here. We're packed. I'll say hello to everybody who's flying along. If you're just new to the channel, don't forget you can friend me on Microsoft Flight Sim. Just look for Gripper Sim in the friends list and I'll accept it. You can fly along with us.
So I'm testing that whatchamacallit, the Toby 5 is it Toby 5 eye tracker or eye tracker 5, who knows. Anyway, I'm testing this out today anyway.
Great.
And it seems to be working nicely. So far.
Brilliant. We're going to talk.
He's still on the ground, so.
Yeah. So what are we going to do in the cruise? In the cruise, we're going to chat about that, and we're going to start the Kodiak now. That was FHRBL 76 just following. FBR. What's that stand for? Furball. Furball. 70.
Furball is fine.
Furball. I call it Furball for FHRBL 76. So yeah, I've had an interesting week with the mouse, and I reinstalled the whole sim. I had to do it anyway, I suppose. So everyone wants to look at the Kodiak Colonel Clink, so I'm going to take 5 minutes before we take off.
Oh yeah, don't break it on the first day.
Well, I probably will. Now, the only look I've had at this new aircraft that's coming out on the 17th of this month.
Okay.
Is I just jumped in to start the engine. I just jumped in very quickly. Now, this, I have to tell you, first of all, I haven't flown this. This there's 9 more builds. They're very nice, actually. I just sent them an email if you got it new coming out, you know, anything interesting. And they sent me this pre-build of this aircraft. And as you can see, all the liveries and different types. And actually, Colonel Clink.
Yeah.
And everyone, I was on YouTube watching something else, and an ad came up for this aircraft.
Yeah.
It looked really cool. So they're really giving it loads. And this is 9 builds away from the release, so I'm told. Or 8. So, I mean, it's a Sobo on the outside.
It's
like cool.
It's fantastic aircraft.
You have obviously researched this now, because I just told you about this evening before we went online. It looks really cool. It's kind of short and stubby. It's shorter and stubbier than the 208.
It is a wee bit shorter. It has a slightly less payload than the 208, right?
Okay.
But it gets you pretty much in and out anywhere.
We're going to find out.
It's like that is like just one fantastic aircraft, and it's like the latest version. It's like Da bought a Kodiak for a good reason, I would say, and they put some nice little features in that aircraft. It's just fantastic for, like, you know, if you don't land purely on tarmac and you're going into small little airfields and all that sort of stuff, that is, you know, what you want to have.
Wow. Well, I'm in the cockpit now, going to start it up. Now, I have to say, when I jumped in first, right, I'm looking for ports. You know, Colonel Clink, I'm looking for ports because that makes me angry. Now, that glittering is just people popping in on my spawn point, so I'll move the aircraft because we'll all spawn in the same place. I'm just going to move my aircraft, and you know, while we're doing that, I'm going to put it beside, or behind, or somewhere close to. Is this a grass runway, Colonel Clink?
No, this one is actually a tarmac.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so so I'm kind of beside. I'm just going to have a quick look comparison here for everyone. And put it beside a kind of close to a 208. So it's quite a little bit smaller than a 208.
Yes, it is.
But I like the stubbiness of it for some reason. Let's have a look at the cockpit. Let's start her up. So anyway, I'm looking for porting, and that bothers me, annoys me. It's a pet peeve of mine. There's no porting in here that I can see now. It is 9 builds away or 8 builds away or something. But here's something. I hopped in very quickly to start it off, right? And I'm not being, because they're so nice to me, I'm not being, I'd say it as it is, which has got me in trouble in the past, as you all know. But I have to say, I always check for the circuit breakers. I don't know why. Just to see how they're thinking. And the circuit breakers work. So there's serious logic in here. What's this?
Yeah. No, that's...
Look at this. The circuit breakers are working. So there's loads of logic in here.
It's nicely done.
And even though it's a beta, I'll put on the fuel here. Even though it's a beta, I love the way it's so simple with the fuel. Red for off, green for on. I'm looking up the ceiling here. I don't know what that is. Is that some sort of a light? It may well be. Excuse me. And the back looks really, really cool. Let me just have a look. Oh, how many people does it hold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Sorry, 8 in the back. Is that 3? Oh no, that's 7 in the back. 8.
It's typically it would be 6 in there. Like, you know, you could squeeze in 8, but that is like pushing it.
Well, I can count. If I look behind me, I can count 4, 5, 6, 7 seats and 8 one beside me. I guess if you put someone beside you.
Yeah.
Which they do in some little trips if you're in the Caribbean or something, which I've not been, but you know the way it works. I've seen videos. But yeah, the graphics look really good, but I won't bore you with the back just yet. So I'm going to start her up now. The other thing I like to check, because I couldn't find the fuel on off button, because people want to know what this is like, I would guess. So sorry, I'm taking a little bit longer than usual. If I can figure out the buttons, what's going on here now. So yeah, the other thing I always check for is they always, you know, these developers leave out the checklist. Anyway, I couldn't find the parking brake, and they have the checklist for everything here. They have the, you know, the way Colonel Clink, some of these developers, That's just the passenger brief. That's fine. Doors locked. That's just check. Cabin report. Yeah. Master switch. Here we go. Where's the master switch? And it brings you right down to the master switch. Sorry, you can't see it there. Where's that? Oh, I was doing this before. Master switch on. Oh, why is it not working now on me? What have I done? Oh, there it is. It's lit up. I'm blind. Sorry. I was going to, it's not working. See, it's flashing blue there. Look at that. Park and brake. Boom. You know, engine in it as required. Okay, that's all. That's fuel selector. Boom. And it brings you right there. So they got the full interactive checklist on this build.
You know, they did straight away, like for the Kodiak 2, I think it is. It's like they did an STC to fuel the aircraft. Like normally you would have to get up on a ladder, like, you know, get the fuel hose up on top. But they have an STC which you can put in, and you can fill up at the bottom, like both tanks. You don't have to climb on top of the bloody thing.
Also, folks, while you're watching this, you'll notice my mouse is a little bit all over the shop because of an update. I don't think this is happening to you, Karen Click. You used to be able to zoom in and out. So if I hit the mouse wheel here, I can move around, okay? And I can zoom in, and then I hit the mouse button again. Oh, hang on, have they fixed it? Hang on a sec, what's going on here? So I'm looking around. This is a big problem this week I've had. I'm zooming in. I'm going to click the mouse wheel. Oh, it's working now. They must have had a sneaky update.
It must be that sneaky Reno update which reset everything, which displeased me.
But then I hit the mouse wheel again, and I zoom in. Oh, I can't. I can only zoom in so far. Is there something here with... there's something unusual going on here. It's been bothering me all week, folks, because I messed up the mouse on most of us. So we're in the cockpit. Yeah, reset position. Okay, maybe they fixed it. Zoom in. Hit the mouse. Oh, it still does it. No, it still does it. It's very annoying. See, I'm hitting the mouse wheel here. I'm not going to go on about it, but it's driving me mad all week. So if you have this problem at home, okay, when you're looking around, so get your mouse, hit the right mouse button, zoom around, and then you get the mouse wheel, move it in, and then let go of both, and you're good. So if you see me going in, zooming in and zooming out, it's because I haven't gotten used to that yet. Anyway, let's start up the engine. Let's get rid of the control column. And let's put the aircraft in a position where you can see the prop. Let's put, there's the fuel on. Yeah, put the fuel on. There's the fuel there. We want to put the mass. Let's put those on first. Fuel pump on. Ignition on. Starter on high. Put the generators on now. I know it's not the correct way. Engine is turning. Let's have a look outside. The sounds of this, although there's lots of aircraft around me, when I started it up there just before the stream, the sounds were really impressive, but we'll see that out of the way because we've got so many aircraft around us. Is that not starting up? Starting up?
You know, you still have the chokes on, yeah?
Yeah, for some reason, and I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, I have to have the mixture on. Hang on. Yeah, don't mess this up. Of course, there's the mixture there. There we go. Now I can hear the engine spooling up. I like the layout of the cockpit. I know you can't see it. Well, you can, Colonel Clink, if you look on another screen. The sounds are very good. So I'm going to switch off. I've got all that stuff. Burp. This is off. Fuel pump. We'll leave that off now. And I think we're good to go. Let's wing it then, shall we? This could very well be one of my favourite aircraft.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the burps. Okay, folks, sorry for the delay. We're going to look at this the way. We're going to talk about the eye tracker with Colonel Click. And then we're going to have a look at the website. So, autopilot. I'll wing it as usual. We're going to wing it. Okay, so great. Let's go. All I've got to do... Oh, the brakes. Boom. I have to say, my overall thoughts of this. Props full. Oh, camera. Sometimes I got to remember that I'm actually streaming. Yeah. And full power. Oh, good God. Full power. I went a bit mad with my rudders there. Okay, we're going. A little bit of torque. A bit of right rudder there. A little bit of gyroscopic effects and all that kind of stuff. 60 knots, positive rate. Oh, there we go. Don't be pitching up too much, gripper sim. A little bit pitchy there, but it might have been me, but we'll find out. I need to put in a bit of right rudder. Just a little bit, and we're golden. We're golden. I'm going to put the autopilot on now in a sec. Right now, actually. Of course, the side tech isn't working because it just decides to do what it wants to do. I'll push the autopilot on to... Where's my course bar? Okay, let's put the autopilot on to now. I can't see it. Get those out of my way. Oh. Oh, it is working. No, please. Attitude. Autopilot, no. Oh. Oh, I know what happened there. Because I installed the entire machine, the lights on my Bravo throttle quadrant aren't working. Because I reinstalled the flight simulator in its entirety, folks. So that's what's happened there.
You know what's fantastic? Like on a first glimpse on the whatchamacallit, the eye tracker. It actually, you're looking to the right out of your window, and it turns to the right.
Okay, bear with me now, because I'm just going to get the autopilot sorted out and get a view outside while we're on our way. Autopilot back on. So, oh, hang on, Colonel Clink. I'm having problems here with my Bravo isn't lighting up. My side tech isn't working.
Okay.
That's Microsoft for you. I get nice warnings. Sorry, Colonel Clink. I'll just get the old aircraft stable. Let's take it easy in the old power. Oh, trim. Trim's a little bit out. Oh, have I got the autopilot on? See, the lights aren't working. There we go. There we go. I don't have FS Realistic on at the minute. There we go, very nice. And autopilot. Well, it's a pity it doesn't have the lights here. Bear with me, sorry about the scan click. I am looking for autopilot-y poos. Where are you? Oh, there it is. It's like the TBM autopilot. Okay, kind of. So we want our altitude. Great. We want a bit higher than 100 feet, folks. We're going to go to 2,000 feet. And we also want our nav. Our nav is on. Autopilot on. Boom. And it's starting now. Okay. No, it's decided to descend now. Vertical speed. I have to do this manually on the computer now, which is very messy. 200 feet. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's go to 3,000 feet. That should get us away from everything. Autopilot back on. And we're good. Sorry, Colonel Clegg. Looks fabulous, the model. The model looks very good. As you'd expect, it's like an Asobo aircraft. I love the Tundra tires. Tundra tires. So, Colonel Clegg, tell me your experience there with the eye tracker, because I may...
No, it's like as I'm looking around here in the cockpit, right, and I turn my head to the left, I can actually look out the left window, like without, touching.
So you move your eyes like to the right, and it looks out the window.
Not only the eyes, but the head as well, like, right. So it basically it turns around, and you're still looking at your screen, and you're looking out of your left window. And you turn your head a wee bit to the right, and you're looking out the right window. You can even look to the back. It's fantastic.
Oh, really? Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
With that eye tracker, what I like about it is, because I want to do some more IR stuff. I like the way there is a setting where you can have kind of put a blob around where your eyes are working.
Yeah.
I know you're probably all wondering what we're talking about, folks. Sorry about that. That was really took you out there. Apologies. You're talking about this guy here, Toby. Toby Eye Tracker. So it's 230 euros.
Is it 230? I got it for less than that.
Oh, where'd you get it? On Amazon?
No, from the Toby website. It was like 190 something.
Well, they're saying 229 here. They're getting cheeky.
Oh, okay.
They're getting cheeky. So this is your first time really using it?
Yeah, it's like I was very busy during the week, so I didn't really have time to do anything, right? So I set it up, and happy days, and that was all fine. Tried to find a position for the eye tracker where to put it and whatnot. And other than that, I couldn't really do anything with it. And today it's the first time I'm really using it.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to learn a bit about that, hopefully. Keep us informed, though, as we're flying along.
No, that is... It's going to be interesting, like, when you come into an airfield, like, when you can actually look at the airfield without, like, pressing 20,000 buttons.
Yeah, it could be handy. I'm just looking at the website here on Simwork Studios. Obviously, because the aircraft.h, they haven't put it on the website, but...
And the fantastic thing is, right, I didn't have to do anything. I plugged it in, it downloaded the software, it did whatever I did it to do. So it installed the software from the Microsoft Store. Happy days. You set it up, and in the flight simulator, it's like the eye tracker was just there.
Oh, right, so you didn't have to do any fiddling around?
No, other than that, I just had to crash to desktop.
Oh, Microsoft. I don't know. Look at the beacon light there. Look at the details of the LEDs of the beacon light. This is great to have a new developer. I just look, as we're flying currently, I'm just looking at the outside of the aircraft.
Yeah.
You can see the little LEDs,
I will rejoin you shortly. I just have to, do all the thingamabobs.
Okay, no worries. I'm just looking as we're going, guys and gals. With this is the detail, I know when you go too close, it kind of goes aside, but it looks very... I'm not complaining. Let's have a look at the wheels. Yeah. Very... I can't get the camera right, but it's very well detailed. So, the outside is pretty damn cool, right? And of course, I'm going to review this for Friday. I'll have a video at Friday. For shits and giggles, folks, right? So, I'd like to see the way I'm thinking of eye candy, but this looks really cool. I like it. I do like the sound. It's pretty darn good as well. There's everyone else. Let's say hello to everybody there. There is Racing Green is with us. Marvin Biggins. Pool Hall Shark is with us. We have Tiberius. DCS Ducks is with us as well. Danny Boy. Quaggy UK. Sling 380. Not a lot. Smurf is with us as well. Falcon. Goofy RS. Goofy, welcome. By the way, Goofy, welcome. Nice to see you. Like your name. Goofy RS. Lonely Reaper's with us as well, as always. Lonely Reaper's been with us for quite some time. ARH64CDN is also with us. Skydiver, welcome. Skydiver's with us again. Bakerfly, Dead Picks, Fallen Up. Marvin Biggins. Have I missed anyone? There's some ahead there. Stewarter, 1973. We've got Moby UK. There's Davo 453 ahead. There's Johnny F. Driver Pineapple. And Diad Le Milts XX. Welcome. So we're in South Korea this time. Yes, not North Korea, because that's bad. And they're crazy, unfortunately. So yeah, we might go to the north illegally. I don't know.
I don't know. Don't upset now the supreme leader.
The supreme leader. Oh God, they drop flowers there and everything's so bizarre.
Yeah.
But they don't know how different they are. You see, they think we're all nuts. And here it is, right in South Korea, North Korea. Here's a story for your current click. I heard a story from an Eastern European friend of mine, and you know they lived in communist times when they were younger, and they came over to Ireland. You know. And she said, "Well, I brought my grandmother over, and I brought her shopping, and it was great fun because we didn't have those shops." So she was delighted. So her grandmother turned to her and said, "But this is too expensive. This is one of those places for the rich." She goes, "No, this is just normal. This is just Spar, like." And she started crying. The old lady started crying because she said they lied to us. It was only that what the communists did was they said this is only the 1% rich people get. That's all you see in the Western television.
Yeah.
And she started crying because she was lied to. This is one of those things. Anyway, they have you brainwashed in these countries, don't they?
Yeah, it's like it's bizarre. Like I don't know how true it is, like right, but apparently in the north of the Korea, it's like you're only allowed certain haircuts, certain clothes.
That's right. Yeah.
Like you know, and it's like this is bizarre.
Yeah, I watched some documentaries on it, and yeah, they've got 14 haircuts.
It's like that's just bizarre.
Haircuts. Yeah. We're going to 4,000 feet. I'm moving you can see it here. I'd love the side tracker if it shows where my eyes are going, because that'd be really cool. I'll definitely get one. I'll look that up again tonight, folks.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get a blob in there. Like I haven't looked. I haven't done anything more about that, obviously. But it's like it's so far it's fantastic. Well, a part of the Crash to Desktop here, like you know, but sure, it is what it is.
Oh, see, it zoomed out there on me.
Haven't had one of those for time.
What's this? It inhibits something. Just looking around the cockpit here. With the cabin temperature. Oxygen on. What happens to put this on?
I don't know.
The ELT.
The ELT is to the left there, no?
Yeah, I have the ELT there. Flight time. Oh, I've got 1 hour. We've not been on for an hour. Wow. Okay, maybe I was in it for a while trying to start it up earlier. Fuel shut off. I don't want to press that. So for such an early build, it seems really... I don't want to, say it looks complete because... What's that? Oh, the armrest moves up. I don't want them to stop developing it now before it comes out the 17th. What's this here? I saw this opening before. Oh, it's a drink holder.
A cup holder?
A cup holder.
It has a cup holder? Oh, that's fantastic.
It has an actual cup holder. That's really cool for an aircraft because, we all want our drinks, we want our beers and stuff and our, gin and tonic when we're flying. Yep. Sun visors work. Okay, so that's one of the bits that aren't finished, I would say. Obviously they haven't animated that yet, but I'm not complaining yet. Oh yeah, lights. I like my lights. Right. So where are all the lights? Lights, cockpit lights. What's this button here for? Lots of interesting level.
Oh, it levels the plane.
It must do.
If you like out of unusual attitudes, like it's like you're flying into clouds or something like that, and you go like, "Where?" It levels the plane for you.
You press the button. Oh, that's shocking. Really.
What?
So if you get into trouble.
Yeah. The plane fixes it for you.
Oh, really? Does it now? Let's try that. So, shall we, folks?
Try this.
Autopilot off. Okay, unusual attitude time. And over we go. I'm frightened. I don't know what to do because I was trained as a pilot. I can hit the level button. There we go. Hit the level button. No, it's not. No, that doesn't work.
Does it not?
No.
Then they might have not activated that yet.
They may not have activated it yet. Yeah, so they said there's an awful lot of work to be done. But it looks really quite well autopilot on. So that's interesting. I wonder, is that, do you know that for a fact that it's...
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works, if you have to have the autopilot on or if the autopilot is off. But it's supposed to level the plane for you.
Wow, there's a stall test button here. I'll have to put that on as a ringtone. Very interesting. No, really, they have the air vents working as well. And it moves right, left, and up and down.
Cool.
I like their thinking, though. I do like their thinking. What's going on with the autopilot? Oh yeah, it's gone. Because I have to intercept. I'm going to intercept the line here. I'm only going at 115, which is not acceptable. We need to add a bit of power here. I'm just randomly playing with the levers here. I haven't thought about what I'm doing necessarily. TAWS inhibit. TAWS inhibit. What is that? So my feelings here, this is really good. Oh, you can open the doors, by the way. I did that before I started the engine. I couldn't resist. But I don't think they'll open in flight. You can open the window. Have a listen. That sounds very good. That sounds really good. The sounds are incredible. Can I open the door? No. Not in flight, generally speaking. But you can open the door. But I love that sound. Got the autopilot on? Yeah. Let's add some power here before I stall. Autopilot's gone a little bit silly. It's a very good model. I really think it is. Come on, Gripper Sim, get on it. Get on the bloody magenta line. Let's get going. Everyone's ahead of me again because I'm flip-flopping around. I can hear the sounds of stuff moving around in the aircraft, and I do not have FS Realistic on. It's like they have combat. It's like they have ambience on of some sort. Sounds for the cockpit. I'm just guessing. What is this? I'm gonna have to press this button. It says TAWS inhibit. It's guarded. I'm gonna switch it. Oh, it's not activated yet. Okay. On. Is he on? Oh, it's on roll. It's on roll. Now. There we go. I had it on roll. And now the autopilot's working fine. I have to download those drivers for the honeycomb. And autopilot's back on now, isn't it? That's turning the wrong way. That's me, not the aircraft. I'm pretty sure of that. So let's see how long we have to go. Let us see how long our journey is going to be. Oh, range button here. Oh. Six minutes. Is that to the next waypoint? Autopilot on. Why are you turning left? I know I'm doing something wrong here with the autopilot. Course. Editing. You just had my side tech. Side tech works some days, another day. Some builds with the site tech. You know, some updates it works, and then another update it doesn't work. You know, I'm getting tired of the updates. I think you are as well, Colonel Clink.
Oh yeah. It completely the latest update reset everything for me, which was like not pleasing at all.
No, they keep undoing stuff on us.
Yeah.
And it's very annoying.
It's like what's the point of having custom settings if they keep changing the custom settings, like, you know, like resetting everything.
Yeah, stop that. Yeah, exactly. That's my thought on it. I think I have a program, so it's going to the previous waypoint. So I'm going to put the autopilot on heading. And we're going to get a heading book. Yeah, they keep doing that, and the mouse thing is really gotten me down. And a lot of people are complaining about it, but I think they're going to try and fix it. And let's put the autopilot on. Follow the heading, please, autopilot. I have it in heading mode. Don't sadden me. It's a little bit slow in the turn there, but okay. That could be, you know, it may be a bit more realistic, you know. And it's doing its thing. Now I can do stuff. So I'm going to go direct. I think that's working. USR05. See, it's done that thing again. So I have to hit the right mouse button and use the wheel. And then unclick the right mouse button. USR05. Yeah, so we're good. I like this. This doesn't look like the normal. This doesn't look like the normal. It looks a little bit different than the normal Garmin. I don't know if they've got a custom one in there. I'm going to put this back onto nav. I told you it was me and not the airplane. We're back in GPS mode now, and everything's fine because I had to hit the direct button because I missed the last waypoint or something. That's what it was doing, is going back to the last waypoint. So there you go. Outside views. Oh, I hear a big jet somewhere. Oh, Mother of Good God and Holy Mary and all those lot. We got a massive Finnair jet following us. In very good synchronicity. Let's get the old tags. The tags won't come on.
It looks like that the Finnair jet has trouble to fly that slow.
Yeah, it doesn't have a very high angle of attack though.
Yeah, it wobbles a wee bit.
It's wobbling a wee bit. But he's keeping up nicely. I want to find out and give them some credit. Give them, you know.
Absolutely.
Well, the tags aren't coming in. We're in real world weather, folks. And if you've just joined us, welcome to the madness. We're testing out the new Kodiak from SimWorks Studios. So I was just looking at their website there. They haven't mentioned anything here about this aircraft on their website. They've done some other stuff before, like Phantoms and stuff. They've done stuff for P3D, FSX, and now Flight Simulator. So what have they got now for Flight Simulator? They got the Zenith, but they haven't mentioned this one yet. So, thankfully, because I keep going, you know, like the likes of PMDG are getting a little bit lazy, I think, with some aspects of their sim, because they ported some of the DC6, didn't they? And it's great to see, obviously, that these guys, SimWorks Studios, are not doing that for flappery. I know I'm being picky. PMDG is great, but, you know, don't give a 1998 cockpit interior for the cabin at least. The cockpit's great, though.
No, the cockpit is fantastic, and the functionality really of the cockpit is fantastic.
Yeah.
But some of the interior, it's like kind of.
It just was a little bit wrong, really. Are you kidding me? Now, it wasn't too expensive as there typically are, so I don't think it doesn't bother people much. I'm just being picky, you know.
It is being picky, but still, like, you know.
Yeah. I'm being a bit picky, but it's just nice to see these guys are going, no, we'll do it from scratch. Let's, you know. Look at all, I can see all the lights in the distance floating around. But I can't get their tags there for some reason.
I'm just chasing you.
And how is the eye tracker going now at the moment?
The eye tracker is working fine. I can't really say anything too bad about it. Like, you know, it's like most of it is probably just me getting used to it. If you get my drift.
Yeah, I get you. You're trying to figure it out as you go.
Yeah,
that's Racing Green, by the way, who's following us in the Finnair.
It's like when you're trying to look at the throttle quadrant or something like that. Like, you know, it's like my view on the screen changes. Like, you know, if you want to pick something, you can zoom in, like, and all that sort of stuff, like, right? And you can actually look around your glass. Like, you know, I can zoom into the glass and look from left to right. Like, this is fantastic.
Oh, good.
And you're looking down, you can look at the buttons, like, you know.
By the way, just very quickly, Karen Clink, thank you very much for following Then Now Bus. Just followed. That was a big. Go ahead, Karen Clink. I get the website here.
So you zoom in and out with your mouse wheel as normal, like, you know. And then you can still, like, look around like your aircraft, like, you know, which is fantastic. Like, you know, it's a wee bit different. Like, if you fly in VR, you used to, like, just leaning forward or leaning to the side, look around things, like, you know. So it doesn't do that, right? But you can zoom in, you can slide over, all that sort of stuff, and the eye tracker still works.
Well, I'm thinking, you know, for doing IR stuff, people can see what I'm looking at, and that's... Yeah. It's awesome to do that as a blob, and you can see, you know, if I'm now, for example, folks, just to really, I know I'm over-explaining myself, but if sometimes I'm talking and I'm going to put it, you know, I'm saying I'm moving the heading knob, which is here, right, and you're looking over here on the telly, and you're going, what's he doing? Where it puts a blob over here, so you can see where my eyes are, you know, as if you could see the pointer or something. It was a blob, and I thought that was great. But it also shows up all my horrific mistakes. But I get it for that alone.
True.
You know, and it would put me under pressure to get up to scratch with instrument rated stuff. You know, live. Yeah. Yep. But that sounds great. Let us know if there's anything else.
Yeah, no, it's like so far I'm pleased. Like, you know, especially like. I'm literally looking to the side, like, you know, as you would normally in the plane, like, you know, you're turning, you're following the turn, like, you know, you're looking into the turn, like, you know, it's brilliant.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know, compared, like, you know, when you have it static and you're turning, you can't look where you're going. Like, you know, you have to wait until it shows up. Now here, I can look into the turn before I turn.
Okay. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Now you have VR as well.
Yeah.
So would you see yourself, you know, kind of, because I like to fly with the screen.
I like
the television, so I can see.
It's like when I do a wee bit of IR flying or something like that. I like not to use VR, right? It's like, because when you're looking at your instruments, yada yada yada, like, you know, what you have to manipulate, it's like easier when you're looking at the screen, I think, right? Well, for me anyway. And it's like, but if I fly VFR, you know, to fly around with a VR helmet, like Happy Days, like, you know, it's really, really cool. But you know, it's just for the sim, it's just another tool, like, you know, and it's actually a good tool. It's not too expensive, and it seemingly just works. Now I know Microsoft just enabled it, like, you know, it wasn't fully supported from the sim beforehand, right? But now it is, and it just works.
Wow. That's really cool. I'm playing with the lights here as you're talking, but that's so you're happy so far. That's great.
I'm happy
sometimes
so
these
far.
things can be. Oh, that's your first time using it. That's pretty cool. You know.
No, I don't know how it messes up my first landing, but we'll see in a moment.
Oh yeah, God, I better keep an eye out. Yeah, we're getting close now. I'm just playing with the lights here, and there's a little light you can move around the cockpit, but it actually points the light to where you're moving, which is really interesting.
Oh, it's like the wee little map like I have.
It's a map light, yeah.
Yeah.
Great for night flying. Where was that light? Oh, there it is. Very good. Okay, let's go back to daylight. So the night time. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna turn on the taxi lights so I can look at the bunch of everyone behind. I'm gonna turn. Look at that. Really good. Also, I'm gonna put on the taxi lights. So let's hop in here and show you the taxi lights here. Taxi on. Oh, it's not doing it now. On the ground, I thought they were going like this, you know. I don't have the right setting, I bet you. Taxi.
It's like, you mean the pulse, like, I think they're the taxi ones.
Oh, pulse, there we go. I have it. No, I don't have it. Yeah, it does it, and I just haven't got the right setting here. Let's see, read here. Pulse. Taxi on. Pulse. Oh yeah, here we go. Right. That is on. Pulse and off. So it's on pulse. Taxi's on. On. Oh, it is doing it. That's probably not finished in the build. It is doing it because you can see it in the ground. I don't know why it's not doing it now. But anyway, it looks fantastic. You can see inside the cabin with the cabin lights on. Look at that. The lights are really very good. I just thought I'd pop outside and have a look. That's really cool. I don't see the pulsing, but we'll see it. We will see it on the ground hopefully later.
It's like the pulse is the middle one. So if you have off pulse and then you have landing lights.
Yep. Now I better start slowing down. Autopilot. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Let's not arrive too high. We are coming into Romeo Kilo Oscar Kilo. Let's zoom in a little bit because I won't see. No. Okay, folks, we's coming in. Autopilot off. Let's get the control column back. My first landing in the Kodiak. And let's make this. Oh! Don't forget the recorder gripper sim. Sorry, folks, I've ignored the comments there. On the next cruise, I'm going to have a look at the comments. Okay. Flight is being recorded as we speak.
Let's actually have a look at the comments when you're on the ground.
Yeah. Taking props forward. Taking a power back, and we're coming down from 140 knots. Let's get the old controls video screen back. There we go. Can you see the control column there? Just about. Oh, that's what happens to you. Oh. Yeah, very sensitive.
This is fantastic.
Pitch.
You're looking to the left and you're following the clouds like now as you're passing them. Brilliant.
Oh, good. Little bit sensitive in pitch is all I'd say, but it could be the aircraft itself. How do I know? Let us play with the center of gravity. That's okay. You know, maybe we got a rearward center. No. Okay. We've got no peeps on board, you know. Not that. No, that's 770. So it started to dive. Yep. Let's put on some peeps here. We got a full plane, folks. We've got passengers and whatnot. Okay. Let's turn in. Let's get down. Let's get down. Props are fully forward. I might do an overhead. Yeah, it's very sensitive in pitch. That's probably why it's a lot of bills. That's easy fix though, isn't it? A little bit sensitive in pitch, but other than that, it's really, really cool. And all that will be fixed. I'll put down stage 1. Oh wow, they put in some cool sounds here. They have the sound of the flaps, the drag. It's good they have it. It's a little bit too high, but then again, you know, it does make a noise. Second stage of flaps. Sound increases of the flaps. A little bit too loud, I think. Yeah, they're just a little bit too loud, that's all. That'll be fixed. Trimming. Considering this is a build, you know, 8 builds away. It's flying, and if I can see the runway, that'd be... Oh, there it is. There's the runway. Yeah. So, I wonder which way the wind is blowing. So I'm going to right downwind now. I'm going to set myself up for right downwind. I love the way they have got the low clouds now in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
You see, the funny thing is the way you're doing, looking out the window there, like, you know, I can actually just move my head and see that.
Oh, wow. And has it changed your whole kind of your flying experience?
I think it is much better. The only thing what I would say, possibly the whole movement of your head and your eyes, the way it thinks, I think it's a bit too sensitive.
But you can turn that down, hopefully. That sound is the trim wheel. That clicking sound. So every time I touch the trim wheel. So I'm going to turn around here, just add a bit of power. I'd say I'd be safer with 90 knots. It's very pitchy. Not a lot. They don't have... It doesn't appear that they have a lot to do. It's a little bit of sensitive in pitch. I don't think any aircraft should be that sensitive in pitch. There's the runway. Oh, good percent. Come on, slow down now. Maybe 70 knots. Oh, I'm going way too fast. Brilliant. More flaps. Yeah, that's great. Good percent. Use flaps as brakes, you know. That's not how you should use flaps. So all the power's back. I'll declutter. There's Jimmy there. And I'm going to do a bit of side slippage. Yeah. We've got a bit of a wind, I think.
Now saying that, just to catch up with you, I had to change my plane from a 172 to a 208.
Okay.
You know, it's like
going around. I messed that one up. Okay, how come?
Oh, just to catch up with you, like, you know.
Okay.
After the
of course,
crash to desktop.
I was flying around. Yeah, I went in a bit fast there. And they have, you see, they've got a good deal of, yeah, that's realistic, I would say. The prop must be turning. They've got the gyroscopic effects on here, which I kind of ignored on that approach, which is very naughty. Very naughty indeed. So let's get the speed under control here. I'm going to turn around to the left. Let's zoom in a little bit more here. So I just went around there. I'm sitting very high in my seat. Right there, maybe. Okay, so now swing it around to... Oh, we'll go to the right here this time. Keeping the ball in the center. Oh, yeah, okay, so they've been thinking about this a lot. I have to put in a fair amount of rudder in the turn to keep it balanced. Now we got 94 knots. Now it's looking a bit better. And getting a bit of icing as well, which I enjoy immensely. Oh, I overcooked that turn. And I'm too low. I'm like 160 feet, according to that. If I had the right Q&H there, we'd be 500 feet, which makes sense. I'll lose a bit of speed in the turn. Better rudder. Oh, this is a bit of a ruddery aircraft now. Where are you? Come on. Hopefully, yeah, the runway will be dead. The runway will be dead ahead. So not really much of a go around there, to be honest with you. Not the best in the world. There, where is he? Oh, why didn't you just climb up? Why didn't I just climb up so I could see stuff? Because it's embedded in lots of hills. There, is that it there? Is that it? That's the runway. Okay, well, let's climb up a bit here. This is just nonsense. There's the runway. Very short. I think everyone's having problems getting in there. If I could get in first, folks, that'd be great, because then we can watch everyone else coming into land, you know? No. I'm going to come out a fair bit and I'm going to climb a fair bit there. There's someone coming in there. So I'm going to come out a fair bit around that hill. And we'll be golden. So we're picking up a tiny bit of ice.
So you missed the whole airfield.
I had to go around. Because I want a really cool landing. And I was going too fast. And then the second time was just too low. It's just a mess. It's embedded in all these hills. Once again, Colonel Klink's flight plan is quite the, you know. Where's side your flaps? Quite the challenge. Yeah, I suppose I could turn down the, although it's a brilliant idea, just turn down the drag from the flaps. But then maybe that sounds like that in the real aircraft. I do not have FS effects on, other than just a simulator.
No, what I mean is like you missed the whole airfield.
I kind of did. I didn't go around and then I couldn't see it.
No,
too low.
I mean, like you missed the whole airfield on the trip. Are you on the grass runway there, or do you see a tarmac?
No, I see everyone's landing there. I just doing a go around.
No, is it tarmac or grass?
Tarmac.
Then you missed the field.
Well, it has it here plainly. Well,
yeah,
everyone else is there. It's Romeo Kilo Oscar Kilo. Isn't that it? No?
No, you missed, where am I here now? Zombie Snack comes here in the PC6.
Well, I'm on the flight plan. Just hope I'm on the right flight plan. There, we're getting the speed down to 90 knots. We'll keep it at 90. Don't go below 90. And it takes a while for the engines to spool up, so I'll leave a little bit of power on. Just a squeak of power. And this is going to be the one. A little bit pitchy. A little bit pitchy. Drive it in. Drive it in. Feet on the pedals. Ready for braking. No reverse thrust in this.
So
Coming
where are we now?
I'm coming in runway 10. I'm going to throw it down. Oh,
you missed Romeo Kilo Oscar Mike.
Oh, I missed one airfield.
Yeah.
Oh, I crashed into the end because I got full brakes on and nothing's happening. Yeah, there's no brakes. There's no brakes. Maybe they've got realistic brakes. I don't know. But yeah, murder, death, kill, John Spartan into the house.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to turn around and I chase you down.
Okay. Did I just miss a whole airfield then?
Yeah.
I went ahead because I was busy chit-chatting.
I'm here with Johnny F is here, Dux is here. Johnny F just left. So it's like, it's a good few people here. Okay.
Let's have a look here and see.
Let's put the power on.
What has one done?
We took the contestants on board.
I'm here with The Dad, the Accelerator, Tiberius, AH64CDN, Lamil, Akai Lad, and many others. So let's see where you are. Oh, you're falling up, maybe? So I missed the whole airfield, folks. I missed the whole thing. And I couldn't stop in time. Now, Microsoft are a little bit stingy with the SDK, I'm thinking. I would like to hear the wheels screech because they'll lock up on the asphalt. And you'll get more braking action than that. So they haven't implemented that yet, have they? Oh, there's loads of people going off the end of the runway. I don't feel so bad now at all. Yes, I feel good. I think Tiberius is trying to take off there. Tiberius is death, murder, kill. No, he might be stalling into the trees, and he just barely made it. He's barely making it. He's struggling. He's struggling, but he's out.
That's the easy field. You missed the difficult grass strip.
Blast it! I missed the whole thing because I was chit chatting. That's why the autopilot went nuts, because it was going, "Where are you going?"
Yeah.
It's tough. You know, it's tough to. I'll wait for you.
Okay. I'm putting the boot in here.
I leave the ice build up. So at least we can watch people land then. Okay, so let's, Oh, here goes Pool Hall Shark in a big massive jet. There's no way in hell he's going to make it to the end. Murder, death, kill John Spartan. And is he going to go around or die? No, he's going to die. No, he got away with it.
Let me have a look here.
Where is Colonel? Oh, I see Colonel Clinker. You're with the clever bunch. I've brought everyone to the wrong airfield, and the blind leading the blind there. Only because I was chit chatting so much and I ignored. I just wasn't concentrating. Okay. No.
Yeah.
I was too busy chit chattering about the lovely Kodiak airplane. I'd like to get one in real life though. But £1 million. What'd you say? 2 million?
Yeah, I think it's about 2 million.
Let's see what they really cost while the others are arriving. Let us see. Sorry, folks. Sorry about that. That was. Whilst we're waiting for the boys, all right, I'll go to YouTube comments first and see what people have been saying and answer some questions. I'm going to go back down to the beginning. I'll just go down there. Danny Boy, Discord. Oh, thank you, Danny Boy, for giving everyone the invite to Discord. Let's see if that link is good. Yeah, great. Thank you for that, Danny Boy. Are you guys on mic or what's the story? We're on Skype, Conleth. I presume you're referring to me and Colonel Clink talking. We're on Skype, so we tried it in Discord 8 months ago, 9 months ago or something, but it just wouldn't work for us, so we went to Skype and it worked, and we just been on Skype ever since. There's Lonely Reaper doing very interesting things. Here comes Marvin Biggins. I'll get back to the comments about and just watch them land as well. Here comes Marvin Biggins. He's in this Cessna's 208, and he's like making a good approach. Good approach, Marvin. Good approach. Get those wheels on the ground and do a gripper sim. Go on, make me feel better about myself. Please keep going off the end of the runway. Go on off the end of the runway. Make me feel better about myself. Bugger. He did really good landing now, and I can't feel bad. Marvin Biggins did a brilliant landing, and I'm very upset now. Here comes B. Wallace. B. Wallace, welcome to the madness. B. Wallace was smart, and he's chosen a small single-engine aircraft because he'll definitely get in now. He'll definitely get into this tiny South Korean airfield. Oh, brakey, brakey, brake. B. Wallace is braking. He's braking, and he's. And there's a King Air. Oh, King Air going to. But he's got reverse thrust. He'll stop. Watch this. Yeah, King Air. Oh, Lonely Reaper. It's just Lonely Reaper made it just before the end. And so did Skydiver. Here comes Pool Hall Shark on a Cessna 22J. Yeah, that's going around. Very clever Pool Hall Shark. Top marks for that. Do you know, there's Ian got TNT with us again. B. Wallace, nice one by the way. Marvin Biggins. Escalator, welcome. Ace, Aceleator. Welcome to the madness. There's Skydiver there. Okay, so back to the comments. Where's Colonel Clink? I thought, yeah, you're on your way. So, where was I in YouTube comments? Brian saying hello to everyone. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any questions, you know. Equals waste to everyone. Sphinx's Kodiak, very jealous gripper. Well, it's coming out the 17th. I only got the build that isn't finished. It's like they said they have like 8 or 9 builds to go. Which is, you know, it doesn't appear they have a lot to do with it. I just say it was a bit pitchy, but everything else is brilliant. Even the light at the top, everything else is brilliant, and that could be easy fixed. Cannot load flight plan manually, please. The server, Boston off. Sorry about that. You can't load the server. We're on the North European server, Boston off. Okay. You should be able to download the flight plan as per the link. Did someone give you the link? Load flight manually, please. Just try the North European server. And did you get Boston Elf? It's also on Twitch. Twitter. And it's also on Instagram. And it's on the Discord as well. That's the flight plan. Okay, so Doc's Gear Gaming on YouTube says, oh, what is the new update? Laughing out loud, has been a week since I've played. Well, they had the Reno update. Yeah, it's a big update. Big update. And I've got to do some more racing again at some point. I did quite well on the old rankings, on the old world rankings so far. And of course, Danny Boy answered him. Danny Boy, your star.
So I'm about 10 miles out or so.
No worries. I'll just read into the comments here. Head tracking gets around the problem though. That's about your head tracking. Mouse isn't fixed here. Okay, so there have Ian Pilot's having problems with the mouse as well. Mark Darko. Oh yeah, he's answering someone else there. Okay. And you're all chatting amongst yourselves. Okay, so I don't think I missed anything very important. Bear Wallace just can't wait to try the Kodiak. It's good so far, and it's not even finished. You know, it's pretty impressive. This could be a little airplane for me to do my IR stuff, I'm thinking. You know?
Yeah.
Your flight plan is wrong, Gripper. Oh. Did I download the wrong flight plan?
No, I think you download the right flight plan. You just
went to the wrong place.
Straight. you just, you know,
I did a gripper sim.
Yeah, ignored a little.
Ignored the rules.
Little fun airstrip. So everybody who landed there should get a blue Peter badge. Like, you know, it's like.
I was foolish and unwise. I just kept chatting.
Yeah.
And I went right past it. And it was very naughty of me. So everyone's getting confused here. They're going, where are you? What? Oh, you got the wrong flight plan. You should have the beta Kodiak gripper. You should have the beta on the Kodiak gripper. I do. How to make... Okay, great. Okay, I won't bore you all to tears. Boston Elf's on his way. Gripper, you missed 2 airports, Sling saying. See, I gotta stop this chitty chat. I gotta concentrate on what we're doing. And you're saying the same on Twitch there as well. Oh god, I forgot to say thank you very... Did I get Then Now Bus? Then Now Bus followed earlier on there. And before him, FHRBL76 followed. And only Reaper subscribed. Prime again for loads of months.
Even the producer is shaking his head.
Even the producer is a little bit upset. It's kind of half in the door and half out the door. You know, rolling over. Yeah, the producer's very upset about that. The producer the producer's left the room as well. Yeah, it's all very embarrassing. Here comes TCS Ducks and Johnny F73. Let's see how they're doing. Here comes TCS Ducks on the JU52, and I can't see it because I had to download the server again, and all my planes are gone. So to download all the aircrafts again. Damn it. That's very annoying. You know, I'm telling you, Microsoft, stop it. Because I had to reinstall the whole flight simulator all over again. So all the add-ons have to go on, you know. I think I got to do, you know, I had to do the AU-52 elsewhere, not in the flight sim. One of my favourite aircraft for sure. So I didn't get to see you on that particular aircraft. Here comes Boston Elf on the L-39. Why isn't that showing up? I have that aircraft, the L-39. That's strange, Colonel Clink. Did you have that problem?
No.
No, they're putting in stuff here. See, they've changed all your settings when they update. They change all the settings, and I know what that. I think I
just hammering this thing in here now.
Are you coming in right now? Because I want to watch you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that because I'm not getting the right models. Oh, here comes Colonel Clink. You're on the 208 as well. Okay. Here comes Colonel Clink.
I just plonk it on the ground there. Happy days.
Yeah, when you make it towards the end. Will you do a floaty float float? Oh. Oh, floaty float float, floaty float float. Look at you and your fancy reverse thrust. And I went all the way to the end of the runway.
Easy.
Very nice, Colonel Clink. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. I am behind. Here goes Baker Fly on the VL something. Oh, that's a nice small little light aircraft. That's easy to get it down. Now, if you... The brakes don't seem to be working very well for anybody. Yeah, well, I did not make that runway. I did not. And usually, it's easier for me. It's easy, you know, but not today. Yes, so tricky. Well done, everybody. And that big jet made it as well, which is very peculiar. Oh, right. Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. Here's trouble. Trouble is here.
What?
Trouble has arrived. Producer's going to kick off now. The producer is kicking off. And is expecting something, I think. Now you sit there and wait for the intermission. Yes? Okay, so will we do the next leg? We're an hour and 30 minutes into it. Oh, I'm getting lots of ice in the windshield.
Yeah.
Folks and everybody, let's get that icing. Let's put the windshield icing on.
Windshield
that pump's
icing
there.
Is on. Primary heat.
What the hell? What the hell? I didn't ask for that. Sorry, it just brought up a menu there. Light on. Oh, that was the producer standing on the Xbox controller trying to say hello to me. That was the producer. A producer wants something, don't you, Mr. Producer? Or little Miss Producer. Yeah. So there's the producer is kicking off. Prop ice, yes please. That's only one setting, okay. And that's just because it's not the full build. Okay, so hopefully I'll clear the windshield, folks. Is there anything else? Is the Peter heat should be on? That's the darn there it is. That's a switch here on the other thing.
Icing on the windscreen. Windscreen is on and yet I have ice on it. This is peculiar.
Okay, let's go for the next. We'll go for the next route, folks. How long is this next trip? Next trip is... Oh no, it's a long kind of trip, isn't it?
Well, altogether it's about an hour and a half.
No, the next leg.
Oh, this one is... I think we're going doing the airdrop now.
Okay, will we take an intermission?
We can, yeah.
An hour and a half, usually we say we take an intermission?
Yeah, we can take the intermission now, otherwise we're going to be mid-flight, no?
How do you mean mid-flight?
Well, before we go in the final airport. We're going over water now, and then there's only the final airport.
Okay, we'll take an intermission now, because we'll do some crazy madness at the end. We'll take an... Because I know people... So, those of you who joined us, we'll take an intermission there for half an hour. Sorry!
No,
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Just for everybody to know, GripperSim today skipped all the difficult airports, and it's like the last one is actually an easy one. Even Grippy should be managing.
I know. I was I did this chat thing again. I was wondering why the autopilot went nuts.
Brilliant.
It's on my own. I'm moving forward and I don't want to. Okay, so what we're doing, folks, we're taking an exactly 5-minute intermission, okay? And this is time for you to get a cup of tea and do those things you got to do. Don't forget to get a snack and some treats. And we'll be back in exactly 5 minutes.
And now, let's enjoy an intermission. We hope you filled your snack bar full of tasty treats to eat and drink. Perhaps a tempting tasting hotting dog, or a thirst-quenching sugar drink. Some fresh crunching popping corn perhaps, or an assortment of sugar-coated sweetness. Even enjoying a sickness stick. We've plenty of time, so visit your snack bar now. See now, Mr. and Mrs. Barker enjoying and gorging on the lovely treats with their lovely children. You could be doing this too, you still have time. And for those of you tea lovers, let's have a look at some tea-making tips. Yes, the most important tea-making tip, of course, when you have time, is to use the right mug. Yes, the right tea mug is always the right way. Look for the Grippersim tea mug. Yes, it makes your tea taste 20% better. Now, don't worry, you still have plenty of time to make your cup of tea. Mrs. Ainsley Creetrap, what do you think of drinking a cup of tea from the Grippersim mug as opposed to the normal mug?
Lovely. It's not everyone who can make a good cup of tea.
Splendid, Mrs. Ainsley Crabtree. Now, here are the ladies discussing the 6 points of making a good cup of tea, and of course the Grippersim mug will be included. Which number will it be?
Can I remember them? Of course you can. Try now. All right, here goes. Number 1.
Obviously the Grippersim mug.
Always use a good quality tea.
Yes, of course.
Good. Number 2. Always use freshly drawn water, right?
Number
3, remember to warm the teapot or urn. Everyone knows that one. And number 4, measure the right quantity of tea for the amount of water in the pot. Very good. Number 5, the water must reach boiling point. Pot to the kettle, not kettle to the pot. And the last rule, number 6.
Here we go.
Let the tea brew for 5 to 10 minutes.
Damn your eyes, woman. God bless. Grippersim tea mug.
Where does it all start? Sometimes here, with an acid stomach, or here, with tense, upset digestive nerves. It may even reach here, with that fuzzy, achy feeling in the head.
Are you suffering from intermission anxiety? It's the acid tension trouble triangle you're suffering from. Yes, now there's a new anti-intermission liquid, Peptus Liquid Elixir. It will break that bothersome intermission trouble triangle. It is fast-acting liquid, has no need to wait for it to dissolve as it's in liquid form. With unknown ingredients, it will settle acid in your stomach and those nasty intermission blues. Side effect of Peptus may include constipation, skin rash or dermatitis, diarrhea, dizziness, drowsiness, dry mouth, severe migraines, insomnia, suicidal thoughts, abnormal heart rhythms, internal bleeding, cancer, loss of sexual appendages, funny walk syndrome, loss of hair, reddening of the hair, big red nose syndrome, whitening of the skin, unusual voice patterns, childish behaviours, a propensity to blow up balloons, death. Break that intermission trouble triangle with Peptus. Yes, Peptus available somewhere.
Just a minute, folks. Yes, that's all it takes to visit our refreshment counter in the lobby. There you'll find popcorn and an assortment of popular candy bars to please every taste. Try one of these delicious candy bars. Big time.
Ingredients include chemicals derived from petroleum,
butternut,
preservatives including sodium benzoate and sulfur dioxide, no nuts included,
milkshake,
including wood pulp and duck feathers as fillers,
payday,
including propylene glycol, carcinogenic flavorings, including trace elements of starch, strychnine and lead,
topped with Hollywood's super-rich coating of the kind you like best. They taste wonderful, they're delicious, they're nutritious. Get one at our confection counter in the lobby now.
now a word from our esteemed producer. Such kind words. And now back to our normally scheduled programming.
Welcome back, folks. The producer's getting a little... I figured that out. What's wrong with the producer? Come here. I figured out what's happened. And why the producer's so displeased. Let's get some footage of the producer there. Because you know, you won't like this bit. And Mr. Producer, or Miss Producer. Oh God, I'm in big trouble now. Would you like a treat? I take that as a very much of a yes, producer Buttons. Okay, you shall have a treat. Yeah, wait, hang on. Wait, sit there, be good, be gentle. Good, producer. There you go, producer Buttons. Yeah, that's hilarious. There is the cam back. Producer's very pleased, and that'll keep the producer busy for a little bit. And out of my hair. So we're going to go to our next leg now. I hope you enjoyed your break. I never asked anybody if they could hear us. We still got a bit of icing going on here, folks. Okay.
The airframe de-icing doesn't seem to work for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, you know, with the updates they make... Oh, God, this camera. You know, they're making these updates and they're breaking other things and they won't fix everything. And they say they're going to fix everything, but no. And it's really frustrating for me, you know, because I'm streaming it as well. So I'm trying to... See, I'm zooming back out there and it zooms in momentarily. You know, this thing here, I have to get used to this. Whereas it used to... See, this is what happens. It goes back with the mouse wheel. It was brilliantly done. You zoom in and you go, great, I'll activate the mouse button now. But no, it zooms out. Let's go. Will we go?
Yeah, we go.
I better not take off with full flaps. I'm paying attention this time, and we're going to take off with, what's that, 5 degrees? Okay,
20 degrees will be fine.
Oh, we'll go with 10. Okay, let us go forth, full power. Oh, let's get the old camera back here so you can see what I'm doing with the controls.
There we are. There's a jet on the runway. I ignore that guy.
Full power. Oh, it would be handy, of course, if I relaxed a little bit and took off the parking brake. That's it's a good custom to release your parking brake before you take off.
It helps.
Come on, Mr. Kodiak, come on. Lots of right rudder. I like that. They've thought about this. There's a big jet on the runway, but don't worry about him. It's just a ghost. 50 knots, 60 knots, 60. Oh, that's a little bit sensitive and twitch. Yeah. Oh, it goes a little bit. Hell, you need a lot of rudder in here, like a serious amount of rudder. I've got almost full rudder in there. So that's interesting. You know, there's going to be a lot of prop going on. Gyroscopic effects. Okay, we're under control. And now it's gotten very quiet now because there's no flaps, there's no drag. I still have lots of right rudder in. So if I take my feet off the pedals now. Look at that. Oh, no, you don't want to do that. So this I've thought about this plainly. Following the flight director. Hopefully the ice is not coming off now. Your ice isn't coming off either, is it?
Well, it's coming off now, slowly.
Because we're moving. Come on, Microsoft people. Mine is very slow. Maybe it's just realistic. Maybe they've just tuned it down a bit to make it a bit more, you know.
It's like we'll see now for the next bit. There's more clouds to come, so there should be more icing.
Oh yes, I want to show you the icing effects if I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb up here, and I am going to level off at a reasonable altitude. We'll stick the autopilot on now, will it? No, it'll just level off. So let's get the autopilot sorted here. I wish my sight tech would work.
So at the moment the ice comes off. So
yeah, the ice is coming off now for me.
So I still see ice on the struts.
Okay, well, I'm going to be going into the icing again now in a second. Autopilot on, it's on GPS, and I'm looking up here. And that's where I should be looking. I should be looking at the actual controls to confirm it, should I? So let's switch all the icing off again. Yeah. Off. 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 We won't get too much ice. Oh, got the switcher. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. And get the old control column back. We're going up to 500 feet a minute. That's fine. Just move this cup out of the way. I don't know what happens when you get over 30. Because you move and you go, and it didn't hurt.
Like just for the approach in the Kodiak, right? If it is not loaded, right? If you're pretty much low on fuel and, you know, you don't have anything in the plane, you should be able to land that thing at 65 knots.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to slow down a little bit for you, just a tad. Okay, so a nice slow rate of climb. Let's have a look outside. Not a lot of cloudage. But it was in the intermission. I saw the ice there, and it was really well built up around the wings. But it's a lovely looking airplane. I'd like the stubby look.
Yeah.
You know, it just looks. It's going to be great. Here we go. Here's some cloudage now. Of course, I would be above the clouds, wouldn't I? And I don't necessarily want to be. Let's fix the old altitude there. Let us. I think you can all hear us okay, folks, can you? Altitude, 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 altitude. Where's. That bloody has the altitude button gone. Where are you? Altitude. Oh, I'm looking for the autopilot. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go to 2,200 feet. $200 a minute. And then hopefully that will keep us in the clouds for a little bit. There we go. So, PMDG aren't coming up before Christmas now, Colonel Clink. The 737. It's going to be in the new year. Now we're flying over water. And I wonder what my fuel situation is. Well, I got half tanks. Fuel. Yeah. There's lots of fuel here. I haven't done anything with the fuel because, you know, I don't want to crash into the sea. Leave that for during the week. If I get streaming this week. I didn't get streaming last week. The mouse, I was just driving me demented. But I've kind of fixed it now, as you can see. So, Colonel Clink, when you get to that airfield, let me know, will you? Because I don't want to miss it again.
Well, this
is the last one.
There's no airfield. We're going over water, and we're going actually to Squid Island now.
Okay. Johnny F73 says, I think you may have a setting oddly somewhere for the mouse gripper sim. Doesn't do that here. Try setting things back to default. Check your mouse set to default. The controller options too. I did. I reinstalled the whole simulator last week. I went through all the forums. Some fixes worked for people that didn't for others. So it's just one of those things. Other people are getting it though. They are getting that problem. There's no doubt about that. I tried everything, but what I've found out is I can hold down the right. They just changed it without telling us. I think I can hold down the right mouse button and at the same time use the wheel, then let go of the right mouse button, then it'll work. So it's just a question of getting used to that. That's all, you know. But the other way was much better. I click on the mouse wheel, yay, zoom, and click the mouse wheel to, you know. And, there's all sorts of settings that they've tried on the internet. And it just won't work for me. And, you know, I bet you it's saved on the cloud or something. I don't know. But look, I just have to get used to doing it this way. It's not the end of the world now. You got oxygen here as well. Very nice. It's reading 6 on the TAC. So the tachometer, not that I complain too much. We've not been flying for 6 hours. Usually, well, it depends on the engine, I suppose. Usually in a piston, 0.8 would be an hour. And that's 6. So we've not been flying for 6 hours. No big deal there, though. Ice is still off. We get any ice? There's not much cloudage.
No,
Not
it's,
much.
at the moment I don't really. There's a wee bit ice there, but not much, like, you know.
Yeah, it's 1 degrees outside, so I need to climb a little bit higher. So I'll do that. I go up 1,000 feet. That'll put us to -1. So let's get the old altitude select here. So 3-3. But there'll be no clouds up there, but we might play with it after. We might, on the crazy madness section, we might do that. Come on. It is. Vertical speed, please. No. Plus. So, update report on the eye tracking there, Colonel Dick?
No, it works fantastically. Like, I can't complain. You know, the last airport, like, you know, I didn't have to do like an overhead and then go downwind. I saw the airfield, like, you know, so I kept the airfield in my eye, and I went straight in the base and then turned onto final. Like, you know, it's like, and as I turned around, I kept my eye on the airfield until the nose pointed to the airfield.
Brilliant. So you're pleased?
I'm pleased, yeah.
Excellent. There's someone flying right alongside there. And that would be... you have to zoom out to see the labels. That's another bug. Look at the labels, Microsoft. So we'll fix things and don't break them after every update. There we go. It's Skydiver. Nano in guys with us as well. Welcome, Nano. Ace Lecter or Liter. Ace Liter. I'm just looking for new people here to say hello. Florida fella's reasonably new. Hello, Florida fella. Falcon's back. Sling. Smurf is there as well. Ian Gott. ARH CDR 64 CDN. And there's Johnny F. And there's Fallen Up. And everyone's flying along. Happy days. Marvin Biggins is way off to the left there. Oh, we got lots of cloudage now. This believes me. Goofy. Goofy RS, welcome. Study Wolf is with the Slowly Reaper and Jimmy. J Jimmy in the Hawk. Greetings, J Jimmy. There we are, flying along. Happy days. Let's declutter a little bit. What speed am I doing there? About 120 knots, I'm guessing? 110, a little bit slow. Interesting, because the levers are quite fully forward.
There you have which lever?
Power
you have to pull the prop a wee bit back.
I did, yeah. I don't know what's that. Yeah, it's very high. It's very high, actually, the prop. Now we're accelerating quite a bit. I didn't see why I should have to go max power all the time. So pull it back at the power. Oh, I suppose I don't know about this condition lever. No.
The condition lever, it's... do
you leave it high idle or low idle?
Like you fly at low idle. You basically put it only at high idle during takeoff and landing, right? So, and if you have to do a go around, and the reason for that is if you have it high idle, it puts more fuel in the chamber and the engine becomes more responsive. You know, in a turboprop, the lag you have, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I have it at low idle now. All very nice. Yeah, I haven't got a clue how to use these. There is a max emergency power. Interesting. That's not activated yet, though. Which is fine. Now, our outside air temperature is still 1 degrees. And we climbed up 1,000 feet. So, interesting. What I could do, right, I could do momentarily is put us in icing weather. What do you say, folks? Let's have a look at this icing. We're going to put it in broken clouds. No. Overcast. Yes. Overcast. No. Okay, we can. I'm going to try and see what the icing's like on this thing here. Come on, down you go. Down you go. Thank you, Mr. Clouds. We want the temperature to be very cold. Oh, humidity. This is a new one. Lots of humidity. And very cold temperature. Now we should get icing. Let's watch that ice build. Yeah, we're going to get the icing out of the way, hopefully. So I just changed the weather momentarily. Let's see what the outside air temperature is now. It might be too cold. We're -5, okay. I love the way you can see them coming out and fading back out of the clouds. It's really cool. We're getting ice on the windshield. Yes, ice is building up. I'm going to start slowing down a little bit. I love that. That's really well done. An aircraft just flew by and he disappeared into the mist. They've improved things here. Oh, a big bing bang there from Robert. Robert Times has resubscribed Tier 1 for 4 months in a row. That was very loud in my head. That was great. It's working again. Robert Times, thank you very much. Robert, these are the things that keep streams continuing. So that's not only, that's Robert Times and Lonely Reaper subscribed today. Thank you so much, guys. Now, there's that aircraft. Look at him go into the distance. Look. It kind of goes off. Is he? Okay, there's, look at that one. He just kind of fades off. Damn it, I lost him. Let's hop outside and see what we can see.
So we're coming to the approach on Squid Island here now.
They've got passengers in the airplane, folks. Wow. When I put up the passengers, I didn't realise that. You can physically see from outside the passengers in the aircraft.
Oh, fantastic.
You can see there's a nice girl there with her blonde hair. She looks very good.
It would be nice, like, you know, if you could see them in the aircraft if you're turning around, like, and
maybe
there's loads of people there.
Oh my God, there's lots of people in the aircraft. There's lots of people. Oh, hello everybody. Sorry I had to ignore you. There's Sheila. There's Sheila Robbins.
You can see them inside as well. That's fantastic.
There's Bob. Your man at the back needs.
He's a criminal. He's a criminal in the back.
He's up to dodgy stuff. We're gonna have to check his bags. This guy's very happy. You know, we call him Robin. This guy's.
He looks. He looks a wee bit like your man. What's the man from Deadpool
Viking.
again?
The Vikings.
No,
what, mate?
No, you know the film Deadpool. Your man who plays Deadpool. Jesus, what is his name?
She looks like she's an environmentalist. And our Crim in the back for sure. We're going to check his bags. He looks very pleased because I think he fancies her. And he's looking at the back of her head. Your man's just going, I hate you, man. Look, he's looking at the back of his head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. He looks like he's some sort of an IT guy. And she's definitely an environmentalist. There you go. I've made my judge a book by its cover. What's happened to her sleeve there? That's brilliant. That's really clever. These guys now are, you know, I like it. I do like it. That got me by surprise. That's another few points there.
Yeah, no, that is really, really nice touch.
I got a bit of a... Oh, jeez. If they could have them moving around now and all that kind of... Animated slightly, but that would kill the frame rates. So, that's great. That got me by surprise. I just saw this girl here. So what the hell?
So I'm coming up on Squid Island now. Everybody's getting ready to jump.
Okay, we're getting a little bit of ice build up, but I haven't been here long enough. See a little ice build up, so the icing is working pretty good. I had better change the weather, folks, and go in for a decent landing. Now, I'm going to record this. I didn't plug the replay.
Well, there's no landing. It's basically jump, jump, jump.
Oh, right. So, do they do that in Squid Games?
No, we're doing it here. We just, you know, dropping new players.
Is this the island?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's have a look at the island, changing the weather to nice weather. This, folks, is the actual island that was in...
Squid Games.
In Squid Games. I'm just about to stall. Just about to stall. Oh, don't use the controller. Let's rescue the stall. Autopilot off. Lower the nose. So this island here. Oh, we're coming up to it.
Yeah, it's like where you're doing a steep turn over it.
To the left.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
I
not
see it.
there. Like, you know, you're still quite a bit away from it.
Okay. Autopilot back on. Oh, autopilot come back on? Yes, it will. Yes,
Okay,
it will.
Here we go. Green light. Jump, 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 jump.
Did I miss that then? I must have missed that.
No, you're not there yet. You're not there yet.
Yeah, but in Squid Games, the program.
Ah, no, they didn't do that in Squid Games.
Ah, red light, green light. Okay, I get you. Red light, green light, jump. They should have done that.
They did. The first game was green light, red light.
Aha. It was, yes.
Yeah.
That was a great little game when we were kids. I'd forgotten about that entirely. The ice is coming off now. So there is icing. I play with this during the week.
So it's the island there in the distance. That's which it is. Like if you're looking up front.
Yeah.
It's like there's an island to your right, and then it's like
the one after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not the
Nice
first
snow.
one there, the second one there to your left. That is the one.
Okay. Let's accelerate. Let's get down a little bit lower. Let us change the autopilot altitude to 2,200 feet. And vertical navigation. No, minus please. 500 feet a minute will do it. There we go, 500 feet a minute. Yes, the Kodiak's great. I'm looking forward to this. I was thinking about doing IFR stuff, you know, with the old school instruments.
Yeah.
And they're a pain in the ass. When I did my training, I used a Garmin 1000 just like this, you know. I'm thinking I might do it in the Garmin 1000. It's just so much easier. It's not easier to fly it, but it's just easier with the instruments are in the one place. But anyway, we'll see. It's just bothering me at the minute. I'm not sure which airplane to do it in because you have to do it with the same aircraft. So anyway, that's during the week. Hopefully I'll be on. I might come on tomorrow. I think I fixed out the mouse thing. It's not too annoying, you know. That looks much better. It works. Do you know? You can see what I'm looking at and what I'm doing. I'll get used to it very quickly. Great. So there, that's that. So we're taking a left turn. So that's the island out there to my
You're
left
looking
now.
there on your navigation screen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It's like you know where all the waypoints are close together. There, that is where the island is.
Yeah.
It's just there to your left there, coming up.
Yeah. Yes. To my left, probably to your right. Oh no, the screen's the same. Okay, that's fine. It's to your left, as you see it. So that's the island. Colonel Clink, how did you find out which island it was?
There was a picture on of it on the show somehow, and it's like I went and Korea and looked on Google Maps, like spent some time to it, so I knew it was somewhere in the north of Korea or the north of South Korea, and so I went island by island by island, and that is the actual island.
Wow.
It's like it's not as nicely rendered, unfortunately, in Flight Sim, but yeah, that's it. That is where the show is.
And they didn't run the show on the island, did they?
Well, that is the location.
That's the location.
Where the
I wondered if they
Squid Game's happening, but
I wondered did they film anything on the island? Probably not.
I don't know. possibly, maybe, who knows?
But it was a very good show. It was really very clever.
Yeah, it's
That's
a wee bit.
folks.
It's a wee bit like Hunger Games with a twist.
Yeah, it's a little bit more clever.
Yeah.
And actually, you're going, holy shit! Can you imagine if that really happened? And you know, I wonder, is it kind of put towards North Korea? Do you know, would it surprise you? They do crazy shit over there in North Korea.
Who
Do you know,
knows?
that's what I was thinking. I was
Yeah.
going, you know, are they kind of getting at North Korea there? As in, you know, I wouldn't put it off. God knows what your man's up to, you know. But yeah, that's the island. I know it's not brilliantly drawn, but I'm sure someone will do. I wonder, is there a mod for it?
I don't know.
It's bizarre.
But yeah, no, it's like I thought we're gonna give it a try, like, you know, fly over there and have a look-see.
Brilliant idea. Something different, you know. We're not just flying around from boring place to boring place at all. Very interesting. Squid Games. Yeah, it was very clever. And oh yeah, okay. Okay, so now the autopilot's doing its job quite well. Let's have a look at the chat and see what people are saying here. Danny Boy says, hi, Ben Nugent. Ben Nugent is on again this week. Greetings, Ben Nugent. Greetings and salutations to you as well. Yes. The Nugents.
Hiya, Benji.
The Nugents gather around. You know, in the 40s,
yeah,
they'd gather around and listen to the wireless. The Nugents gather around the fireplace and they watch Gripper Sim. Oh, the whole family comes over. Oh God, I don't know. Ben Nugent was asking actually before he's thinking of getting a rig for Flight Simulator, and he's thinking about the Xbox.
Yeah.
Not a bad way to go. You can get all the controllers for it.
Don't know. I never did it on the Xbox thingy-bob.
I would like to if I could get one. If I could get an Xbox just to see. That's very expensive just to try, isn't it? But oh, the expensive stuff. But you see, a PC, it can, you know, it's not just for one thing, but you get all this cool stuff for it if you really get into it.
Yeah.
You know, it depends. But an Xbox, you can do other stuff as well. Use it as a console. And have TV and all that kind of stuff on it. But it would be a cheaper alternative for sure.
Yeah, the initial cost would be definitely cheaper. Yeah. The only thing that I don't know, like, you know, it's like, it probably will be working great today, like, right? But what about in 3-4 years time, like, you know, if they bump up the graphics and this and that and the other, like, you know?
With the Xbox?
No, on the game itself.
Oh yeah, if they make it really, really high end.
Yeah, if the more they're doing for the flight sim, like, you know, how much of that can the Xbox handle, basically?
Yeah, I get your point. But you know, I remember in the day, I used to love Flight Simulator, and you get a new PC from Gateway, and it cost 2,000, and you know, and then in a year it's just, the new Flight Simulators come out, and it's 2 frames a second, or 10, you know, really slow and choppy, and I go, you're going to get another PC. But these days, PCs last longer.
Yeah,
they really do. They last longer.
What's your telly? Your Warner is going off. Your telly is going off.
What? Oh, damn! What the hell? Yeah, I'm getting really bad frame rates now. What's that about?
I don't know.
Skipped frames detect 26% over the last 2 minutes. Why is that? Okay, we'll keep an eye on that, folks. Hopefully it was just a blip in the matrix. It seems to be good now. Thank you for telling me that.
So,
yeah, your man's.
So I'm coming towards the last airfields.
I don't like that guy on board there. This guy here. I'm not too sure about him. She is a burn victim. He looks very delighted. He obviously hasn't seen that. Anyway, I'm very crude.
I'm still trying to figure out what your man's name is, like from Deadpool, the actor.
Deadpool. I don't know. I don't think I've seen the movie.
You
Is he an
haven't
English guy?
No, it's an American fella. I think it's Ryan something.
So we're coming to USR 13 waypoint. Oh yeah, we got some. Have I got some descending to do now? Oh yeah, we're coming up. We're coming up. We're coming up. David S says my build is almost 5 years old. Just got a 3070 and PC is doing 50 frames a second at 2K. You know, not bad. Do you know what I mean, Colonel Clegg? So PC's
Ryan
too last,
Reynolds.
you know.
That's what your man looks like.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
No. Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me get this now up here. Ryan Reynolds. Let's get a picture of Ryan Reynolds here. No, it doesn't look like Ryan Reynolds at all. Oh, the other guy.
The other guy.
Not the criminal guy that I'm very concerned about.
The
guy with the smile on his face looking at the girl.
Yeah,
the girl that needs surgery.
The guy behind the red-haired girl, like, you know?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, he
looks like Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, yeah, he does a little bit. Does a little bit. She does not look happy at all.
No.
I don't know.
Like,
yeah. I know, this guy.
Why would she be happy, like, you know, sitting behind you?
Well, I think she'd be very pleased sitting behind me, but she's got quite a smile on her face.
She's like.
I think between herself here and this guy, there'll be a love triangle. But this guy behind, he looks really seriously pissed off at the guy in front.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to punch him in the back of the head there. These two are reasonably well behaved.
The guy in the very back, like, you know, he looks like a mass murderer, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to him off the airplane now. We're going to drop him off. Get rid of him and get his box checked. I had that once when I was instructing, more than once. The first time was a big Eastern European guy from some Eastern European place. You know, these big Eastern Europeans. I am Olaf, you know. And he was chatty getting into the plane. Not really, actually. He wasn't chatty at all. What am I saying? He wouldn't talk. And I'm in a small Cessna. And he's just... And I'm going, are you alright? He goes, yes. He wouldn't even turn his head. I'm fine. And I go, this guy's going to take me out. He's going to take me out, I thought. And the whole flight was just like, oh, Jesus. So, I discovered after the flight, anyway, this was great. He was all chitty and, you know, chit-chatty and fine. He was just nervous.
Yeah.
He was just nervous. You know, another time I was instructing and some name I got. Okay, I'll be there at 3 o'clock, whatever, and I'm waiting. And the call came in to ops to say, Shane, this guy's coming in. His name is such and such. Don't fly with him. Whatever you do, don't get in the airplane with him. And I'm going, what's wrong? His mother rang up. He's suicidal. He's very dangerous. You just don't fly with him. And it was a lovely sunny day.
Yeah.
There wasn't a cloud in the sky. And he came and he looked normal enough to be. And I, you know, and I said, yeah, hi, I'm terribly sorry. The weather's just awful. The weather's terrible. And the blue skies and the airplanes, fucking everywhere. And he goes, oh, yeah, I see, yeah, it's pretty bad, all right. And I'm going, yeah, so, you know, we can't fly today. He goes, okay. And off he went. But yeah, the very fact then that he goes, oh yeah, I see the weather's terrible. Yeah, that happened a while ago.
No, that's no good. You don't want that happening.
No. But other than that, 99.999%, 100% pretty much is fine. It could have been someone, you know, he probably would have been fine. I don't know. Okay, so we're coming up to the next one. I'm giving you all my terrible not secrets, but terrible stories of flight instruction. Not many of them. I got a bird strike once. and it was very funny.
A bird strike. Funny.
Yeah, I was taking off, full power, maybe 500 feet or 400 feet, and I felt this doing on the right side. The aircraft yawed ever so slightly.
Yeah.
And doing, and I felt the vibration of the something. So I thought to myself, something's hit the wheel. Actually, it was on the left side. Yeah, it was on the left side. And the student was on the left side, and he looked at me, and I'm just continuing to take off. There's some point panicking, is there? You know. So I continued taking off, and he looks at me and goes, "What was that?" And immediately I knew it was a bird that hit the wheel.
Yeah.
What else could it be? And I said, "Would you ever open the door there?" And I knew, very nice guy. And he opened the door, and then he turns to me and he goes, "Oh!" Right? He starts doing this. Oh my God, Mr. Shane. And I'm going, now I'm shitting my pants inside, because immediately I'm thinking, the wheel's after coming off on the left side. And I was going, okay, don't worry, relax. I mean, it's fine. You know, being the cool dude, you know, chill. And I leaned over, I opened the door. It wasn't the wheel, it wasn't coming off at all, but the bird was just tangled up, you know, and the wheel all torn up and guts everywhere, flapping around. And I just said, thank God. And he goes, what do you mean, thank God? It's guts everywhere. He freaked out entirely. But there you go. What are you going to do? At least the bird died a sudden death. That was funny. And I did get very worried. I thought the wheel was gone. And that's not good. There you go. We're coming in to Romeo Kilo Tango Alpha. Should I start descending? We go to 1500 feet. Let's keep it traditional to circuit altitude. Let us select the 1500 feet on the autopilot. Let's create select a rate of descent, vertical speed indicator. Come on, press please. 500 feet a minute will do. We're coming down to 1500 feet, all organised. We are recording the flight, and I've got to do a good landing in this one.
I'm not on the ground, and I'm not watching you at all.
Oh, were you on the ground already?
Oh yeah.
So I'm going at 100 knots, I bet you. There you go, Kodiak. Overall, I'm pleased with it. It's going to be great. They don't have much to do, as far as I can see. But they're probably adding loads of stuff to it. What's this, for example? You know, they're probably going to fix the animation for this guy, and loads of other stuff that I haven't even looked into. I love the compass. Did you? There we go. I'm up again there. Yeah, that's it.
Statman does an overhead here.
Look at the runway. We'll do an overhead VFR approach. Where's the runway? I like the yellow colour. There's everyone else flying around. I bet you everyone else is on the ground but me. Yeah, there's Colonel Clink at the ground. Where's everyone else? Oh, everyone else is behind me. Great, happy days. So I'm not paddy last, folks. Now I've got to make this a good landing. It is a little bit pitchy. I've got the Tundra tires on. I got passengers.
So you have bouncy tires. Bouncy tires.
Big bouncy tires. That's it, you know. There's all the pops, passengers, packs. I should have had FS Realistic on. Get the little clap. Okay, switching off the autopilot. 1500 feet overhead. I'll take a left downwind for the northerly runway. What part of the world are we? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, keep your altitude gripper sim. Have I got the autopilot off? Yes, I do. Hold on. Let's make this a realistic approach. I love the way you can open up the sound, listen. There's Lonely Reaper coming in. There's Stearman. There's Aviator Nove. Oh, welcome, Aviator Nove. Welcome. There's Fallen Up. Doing an approach again. Florida fella's coming up. Ah, Fallen Up. No, you can't be doing that cheating. He's slewed back up to final. So this is a very short runway, I understand, Colonel Clink, is it?
Oh, this is massive. It's over 3,000 feet.
Oh, right. So I'm going to get away with it then.
Yeah.
Not like the last issue I had.
That's why I said, like, you know, you skipped all the interesting ones.
I know, I'm furious with myself because I was chatting and time goes by so quick. I was talking nonsense about God knows what. You know, trying to be a good host. Which I am not. Which is very sad.
Yes. Avia turn off coming in. That was nicely done.
I can keep my altitude now, that'd be just brilliant.
There goes Fallen Up. Fallen Up has a wee bit of a bouncy one.
Okay, do I have my camera back there?
And a wee bit of a nose strike.
Camera.
He needs a new
Yes,
prop.
I have. Camera here. Okay. We are now on a base. Straighten her up. Too high. First stage of flaps. Take a bit of power back. Let's get to slow down. I'll lose some speed on the turn. And it arrives.
Lonely Reaper. And he does a go around.
Recorder is recording. I'm getting my... What did you say? 60 knots this will do it in?
Yeah, you should do that. 60, 65 knots, not a bother.
Okay, well let's try that then. Straighten the wing, another stage of flaps, feet on pedals.
Smurf is coming in.
Ooh, we got a wind from the right. Do we? Or flaps? Got full flaps now. I'm going to grease this in.
Smurf with a nice grease. Florida has a wee bit of bouncy. 3 landing fees at least.
Oh. 84 knots is slowing down.
Accelerator is coming in. He's doing a flyby.
Doing a bit of side slippage here. No, it's a side slippage.
There's Gripper Sim. Nobody's watching him.
Coming in very fast.
Very sloppy. What you mean very fast?
There we go.
He managed it
already.
2 landing fees for Gripper Sim.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I bounce? Oh, I'll have to try that again. Brakey, brake.
And then he goes. Oh no, that was Raptor. That was Raptor X.
Yeah, the SDK, they need to get that thing ready for the braking on asphalt, grass and wet surfaces and all that kind of stuff. They haven't done that yet as far as I'm aware, which is a pity. Let's get the old prop feathered here, otherwise we'll be running bit ruddery. It's a bit ruddery and a bit pitchy, but other than that it's great. Obviously they're going to fix those things. Let's line up and watch the others come in.
Which others? You're like almost petty last.
Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see. Let us have a look-see, folks. Oh, there's a jet. There is... Oh, bouncy nose wheel. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill John Spartan. Who else is coming in?
That was nicely done by Johnny F.
I saw a whole other group behind me, though. I saw a big group of people behind me. It's a little bit snowy here, which is interesting. Here comes Zombie Snack. Speed up the old camera here. Speeding up the old camera. And the PC6. The PC6? PC6? Is there PC6? Flight Sim?
Yeah, the Pilatus PC6.
Here comes Ian and the TBM. First thrust. Very nice. And here comes Nano. Ingai. And the T6 RE. Yeah, all my models aren't showing up, which is kind of annoying, but look, we'll worry about that later. I'll fix all that. So yeah, I had to reinstall the entirety of my flight sim, and as a result, it's just a pain because I got to go and get all these little add-ons I had and remember what they were and put them all back in and you know, and I wish Microsoft would stop resetting all the settings, kind of click. You know, here comes Falcon in the Caravan. Is he far away? Everyone's down. Pretty much everyone down. Thank you, Zombie Snack. DSC Hawley. Thank you very much. There's Johnny F. DCS Ducks. Colonel Clink, as always. Ian got TNT, Lonely Reaper, Smurf, Sling, Boston Elf, Joey Mack, Ed, Ad Limits XX, welcome. Come again soon. Come again next Sunday, 2100 hours Irish time on the North European server. Equinus, thank you very much. Florida Fella, Tiberius, Boston Wolf, Sunny Wolf, Raptor X. I know I'm missing some of you. ARH64CDN, Fallen Up, Goofy, RS, welcome and good to see you. Danny Boy and Ludo Lud Lance B or BK or something. And B Wallace. So I just can't pronounce some of them. It's like what? Yeah, we had a big group today this week, folks. Tiberius says, thanks, folks. Fun as always. Have a great week. I know most of you are going to kick off to bed now because you've got to work tomorrow. I understand that. That's why we're kind of rolling up, aren't we, Colonel Clink? Yeah. So, Colonel Clink, people want to know your final thoughts on the eye tracker. And should I get one?
I think you should get one, yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. Because I know, folks, I like to do stuff during the week and I want you to see where my eyes are going and see what mistakes I'm making with my IOR.
It's like the only thing, you know, which might be an issue for you. It's like bright light. Apparently, that thing doesn't like bright light.
Bugger, because I got these big key lights here.
Right.
Yes.
But
I could try yours.
Yeah, that's what I just suggesting. Like,
you're going to suggest I should have shut my mouth.
It's like I could drop down to you and you give it a go.
That would be great if you would.
Yeah.
It might save me an awful lot of money.
It certainly would, yeah, if it doesn't work.
There is some money in the channel fund from all the subscriptions. I think I might be able to just about afford it.
No, more important, did we get the 2 million?
We've got 4,360,078
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's just been flown in.
Let's go to the shop tomorrow.
Yeah, well, let me write that down. What did I say? 2,400,000 and 28. Oh no, sorry, that's 24.25. No, $24.35. It's not 24. Anyway, you're joking. Yeah, it's flying in. Yeah, so 2 million, please, folks. Yes. You know, it's expensive business with this aircraft. Buying real ones. So, folks, I hope to be. I know I wasn't on during the week a lot last week, and thank God I didn't have a schedule because maybe just things happened, reinstallations and stuff like that. I will calm down about that as the week goes on. I'll probably stream tomorrow after work. Yes, I think I'll stream tomorrow after work, but I want to do video as well, but I can do both. So, folks, I think I won't keep you any longer. Thank you very much for joining us in the North European server. Every Sunday at 2100 hours. See you next Sunday, Colonel Clink. No?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Guys, see you very soon. Thanks a million and have a great week as well. Ciao, ciao.